Building a low-pesticide grocery list does not require extreme rules, expensive shopping habits, or sacrificing variety and enjoyment. With a thoughtful, flexible approach, it becomes a practical way to support long-term health while still benefiting from a diverse, nutrient-rich diet. The most positive aspect of this strategy is that it emphasizes smarter selection rather than restriction, allowing people to feel confident about their choices instead of anxious at the produce aisle. A strong starting point is to focus on fruits and vegetables that naturally tend to carry lower pesticide residues. Produce with thick skins, protective peels, or growth habits that limit direct exposure often test lower in residue monitoring programs. Items such as avocados, bananas, pineapples, citrus fruits that are peeled before eating, onions, and many root vegetables typically fall into this category. Including these foods as daily staples allows for generous consumption with relatively low concern, creating a reliable base for meals and snacks. Rotating produce choices from week to week is another powerful and positive habit. Instead of buying the same fruits and vegetables repeatedly, rotating options spreads potential exposure across different crops while increasing nutritional diversity. This approach supports gut health, broadens micronutrient intake, and reduces the likelihood of accumulating residues from any single source. Over time, this simple habit can lower overall exposure more effectively than focusing on individual foods in isolation. Choosing seasonal produce further strengthens a low-pesticide grocery strategy. Fruits and vegetables grown in season often require fewer chemical interventions, experience shorter storage times, and may contain higher nutrient levels due to freshness. Seasonal shopping also encourages variety naturally, as available options change throughout the year. This aligns pesticide reduction with better flavor, affordability, and environmental sustainability, turning a safety concern into a quality advantage. Organic purchases can be used selectively rather than universally, which makes them more accessible and sustainable for most households. Prioritizing organic versions of fruits and vegetables that are eaten frequently or known to carry higher residue levels allows for meaningful exposure reduction without significantly increasing grocery costs. This targeted approach keeps the grocery list flexible and realistic, reinforcing the idea that progress matters more than perfection. Proper handling at home completes the picture. A low-pesticide grocery list works best when paired with consistent washing practices. Rinsing produce under running water, gently rubbing surfaces, soaking when appropriate, and peeling selectively can further reduce residues. Knowing that these steps are effective helps shoppers feel confident choosing a wide range of produce rather than avoiding certain foods out of uncertainty. Another positive strategy is to favor whole fruits and vegetables over pre-cut or processed versions. Whole produce generally undergoes fewer handling steps and treatments, and it allows consumers to wash and prepare food themselves. This not only reduces potential exposure but also supports fresher, more nutrient-dense meals. Over time, this habit can improve both food quality and cooking confidence. It is also helpful to view a low-pesticide grocery list as a long-term pattern rather than a rigid checklist. Occasional higher residue foods are not failures, especially when balanced by lower residue choices and dietary variety. This perspective reduces stress and supports consistency, which is far more important for health outcomes than short-term perfection. Ultimately, the most encouraging message is that building a low-pesticide grocery list supports abundance, not limitation. It makes it easier to eat fruits and vegetables daily, experiment with new options, and enjoy meals without fear. By combining informed selection, seasonal variety, selective organic choices, and simple preparation habits, anyone can create a grocery routine that minimizes pesticide exposure while maximizing nutritional value, enjoyment, and long-term well-being.